Spoilers! If you haven't watched it, I know this movie is gonna play a bit on nostalgia because I remember watching Spider-Man 2 in the theaters as a kid, and I think it was during my parents' divorce that at Christmas I was giving Spider-Man 2, and with that a t-shirt and a poster, because I think you got extra stuff when you bought it in Blockbuster. I even still have the copy. So, to put it short, Spider-Man is my favorite hero. Always has been, always will be. And No Way Home is just an emotional ride, and today I'm going to do it with you. We're going to take this ride. But before that, cue the intro! Spider-Man No Way Home is an American superhero film released in 2021. Published by Marvel Comics, the character was created by writer-editor Stan Lee and artist Steve Ditko in 1962. First appearing in Amazing Fantasy issue 15. Usually relegated to the role of sidekick to the protagonist, Spider-Man quickly gained popularity as he was someone which readers could relate to. So in 1963, Amazing Spider-Man issue 1 was published, becoming one of Marvel's highest selling comics. This series ended with issue 700 in 2012. The first person to portray the Wallcrawler in live action was Danny Seagren in Spidey's Super Stories, recurring in skits on the American educational children's television series from 1974 to 1977. Followed by Nicholas Hammond in the Amazing Spider-Man TV series, which ran for 2 seasons from 1977 to 1979. In films, Tobey Maguire first portrayed the character in 3 Sam Raimi movies. He was then followed by Andrew Garfield in the 2 Mark Webb movies. And finally, Tom Holland appeared as the character in Captain America Civil War, before getting his own trilogy directed by John Watts. No Way Home had a budget estimated to be $200 million and has to date grossed $1.89 billion worldwide, becoming the highest grossing movie of 2021, surpassing all its Spider-Man predecessors. It is the 6th highest grossing film of all time, the 3rd in the United States and Canada. On Rotten Tomatoes, critics gave it 93%, with 89% from the audience. At 8.5 on IMDb, the highest for any Spider-Man movie. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's watch.
A warning, you may find this video disturbing.
I managed to send the Hunter back to the dimensional rift, and I don't think I'm going to make it off this bridge alive.
Spider-Man
attacked me for some reason. He has an already weaponized drone, Star Technology.
Spider-Man was responsible for the
J.
brutal murder of
Jameson.
Mysterio, an interdimensional...
The one person you just can't recast.
As the greatest superhero of all time.
Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker.
What the... That's right, folks.
Help him!
Oh, that's creepy.
Come on, anybody! Your hand in my... Okay, we're...
Dude!
No! Oh, his world just blew up. See, is that enough to Garfield? Even though he just pushed it.
I could have been more fun. I can be fun.
Hang on again.
Wait, why do you think?
Because now I'm making a Mandalorian.
Oh my God.
This isn't what it looks like, Happy. No, mate. This is not what it looks like.
We broke up.
Ouch.
I didn't know you were so awkward about sex. There's nothing more sex.
I mean, maybe it's not such a big deal.
Spider Menace! Terrorizing the decent citizens of New York.
Oh, the green goo, and that's why he can't get his suit clean, and he turns it inside out, making the black suit with the yellow, with the gold.
Stay here.
Ask him and he can explain everything. Nick Fury has been off planet for the last year.
Yeah, he turned out to be a Skrull.
You gotta tell him.
Oops.
Unless...
I'm actually guilty of something.
I hope he gets
I'm very
a
worried
good
about tactics
lawyer.
and my rights.
You would know. I literally helped him find the vulture.
And I helped him hack a suit once and kind of
Shut up.
space.
A boy was entrusted to you, and as his legal guardian, essentially his mother, you not only allowed him to endanger himself, but you actually encouraged it.
Just want to know exactly what
At least they used a good picture.
Yeah, that's a good word. What is it from? Iron Man 3?
Yeah, I'm calling it extremist.
There he is!
Well, I
Oh!
have some good news, Peter.
But seriously?
Charlie Cox.
I knew it.
The feds are actively investigating that missing technology.
Missing technology, so that's the machine we see later on trying to, when they try to cure all the villains. Oh!
I'm a really good lawyer.
Yeah, you are.
We're gonna need a safer place to live. Safe.
The Iron Man robot. Dummy?
To the spiritual oasis.
You know, put the Captain America shield on the Statue of Liberty?
The Captain America shield on Statue of Liberty.
My MIT one.
Hint?
It's happy, look. Gave his
It's feeling it bad.
because then everyone that was in my life that I wanted to know knew. And it was perfect. But now everybody knows.
Not by choice.
Imagine having to sleep through a device like that, not be able to turn everything, just lie in this specific position every time you sleep.
Where we shape heroes.
Or murderers. Stop it. Some of the students put this together for you.
No, you did that.
Did he Photoshop himself into the pictures? Mirroring the scene from Homecoming, where he was a nobody, walking down the hall. Andrew did it crying after losing Uncle Ben. Toby flipped around.
Privacy. It is so crazy down there.
So close.
This is gonna be us.
Yes. Minus the frisbee and the smiling.
But if we be a fresh start, and we'll all be together.
Fresh start.
Come on, kid!
Of course, Dummy would not go for the Death Star.
For lack of a better option, Dummy is still on fire safety. If you douse me again and I'm not on fire, I'm donating you to City College.
No.
Boston!
Oh, and Flash got in.
You guys didn't get in?
I do need to show this letter to my parents.
He's just lovable. Who does that resemblance?
Hi!
Some interns?
Try not to slip. We don't have liability insurance.
Ah, okay, he's coming from another sanatorium. You can see it on the window.
Someone forgot to cast an monthly maintenance spell to keep the seals tight.
I now have higher duties. Higher duties? The Sorcerer Supreme has higher duties here.
Ah, that's so stupid.
Been here.
It is
Burn
boots.
the place down.
You turn
He was so smooth, so cool until...
We're beyond you calling me silly.
Okay, Steven.
We tampered with the stability of space-time to resurrect countless lives. Do you want to do it again now just because yours got messy?
It's not about...
That's a really, really good point.
Just leave me out of this.
Fine.
Don't you need to do it like this to make it work?
They allow us to travel throughout the multiverse. All you need to do is focus. Visualize.
Nice knowing you, Spider-Man.
We're doing it.
The entire world's about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Ned!
What is a net?
Third string.
Yeah, but my Aunt May should really know.
Peter, stop tampering with the spell.
Fourth string.
Just stop talking.
Basically, everyone that knew that I was Spider-Man before should still know!
You changed my spell 6 times.
5 times.
You changed my spell. You don't
I
do
counted
that.
4.
I told you, and that is why.
No.
That spell was completely out of control.
I'm sorry about you and your friends not getting into college.
When you say convince them, you mean like I could have called them?
Yeah.
I could do that?
You haven't called them.
Ash, please come on and help me. You know what I want. Okay, I'll tell everyone that you're my best friend. Facial recognition unavailable.
Flashpoint. Spider sense. Oh! Trailer shot!
Hello, Peter.
Hi? Do I know you? What machine?
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Straight out 12 seconds.
Sir, if you
Toby
stop
movie.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
In his attempt to create clean energy, basically a mini-sun,
A new fusion-based energy source.
Doc not only loses his dear wife, but also his mind. Now a prisoner to his own creation, the tentacles.
Something talking.
Like Grimmer possessed the mind of Theoden in the Two Towers. In the end, Doc regained control.
Listen to me now.
Dying, destroying his own machine. Try the other door.
Looks like we got competition.
Tentacles against tentacles. Oh, this is so great. And the fact that they didn't really build it up to be this, but it just happened to work out. This is what I call Squid Game.
I'm coming!
That's why you should wear a seatbelt.
Suit compromised.
Nanotechnology.
It's great you can see that the suit took it from his head to the body to protect it, to keep him alive.
Pairing new device.
Pairing.
You don't listen to him.
I'm gonna talk to admissions about your friends, and I'm gonna talk to them about you. If you keep your noses clean, maybe you'll have a fair shot.
Don't sniff, Peter. Don't. Goblin is here. Yeah, lucky you. Shit. That freaking maniac.
That little spell that you botched where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man, it started pulling in everyone who knows Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
As far as he knows.
I found that slimy green son of a gun.
The Lizard. Trying to regrow his missing arm, Dr. Kurt Connors turns to cross-species genetics.
No one?
Cross-species genetics.
But after the death of his partner, Richard Parker, the project is shut down. Andrew's Peter Parker finds an algorithm left behind by his father and delivers that said algorithm to Kurt.
I gave him an equation.
This turns the Doctor into the Lizard, whose goals are to kill Spider-Man and mutate everyone in New York and create a world without weakness. Like Doc Ock and his tentacles, Kurt is possessed by the Lizard. After being cured, he saves Peter and ends up in jail.
Do you know Peter Parker, who's Spider-Man?
Yes.
Is that him?
No.
See?
Hey, what did you just do?
How did you do that?
Lots of birthday parties. One shot, send them here, move on, you're welcome.
And it's bringing Ned and MJ into the Sanctorium.
How did you know you have magic? Because my Scooby-Doo this shit.
Meaning that all of this is kind of your mess. You know, I know
a
couple.
Please, Scooby-Doo this shit.
Hey, I'm about to do something that could break the universe. We could, like, help you. Workshop something or
come up with something better.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
Of course he got his beard. Let's see how Benny Cumberbatch's beard looks in real life.
We tired of your questions, boy!
Okay, so he's still affected by the tentacles.
Because Norman Osborn died years ago.
What shall we cook today? I think it's pretty cool that you can see the wires and everything, but wouldn't that affect the suit?
Like the tingle thing? Is the tingle thing happening? Is your tingle tingling?
Electro!
Are you guys seeing this?
This is not helping!
It's me, Clint Marco.
You remember?
Sandman. After the murder of Uncle Ben, the real killer, Flint Marko, goes to jail.
This man killed my uncle, and he's still out there!
Only to break out and find himself in the middle of an experiment. This turns him into Sandman.
Where do all these guys come from?
Whose only goal is to steal money so that he can help his sick daughter.
You maybe even killed a man?
It wasn't like that. I'm not a bad person. Just had bad luck.
In the end, he's forgiven by Spider-Man for his past mistakes.
Then I saw my partner running over with the cash. And the gun was in my hand.
I forgive you.
And calmly flies away.
When was it in Amazing Spider-Man 2 they had to use rubber or something, electrify?
I can't.
Okay, have you tried grounding them?
I tried everything. Rubber, plastic.
Did you try magnetizing them?
I didn't try magnetizing them. Thanks. Sorry.
What's happening? I'm suddenly ripped and I look like a rapper.
I like it.
It gave me a goatee.
Easy, buddy.
Dr. Kurt Connors, he was a scientist at Oscorp when I worked there.
Last I recall, you had bad teeth, glasses, and a comb over. Did you?
Electro.
Don't you know? I'm Electro.
Being Spider-Man's #1 fan, Max Dillon falls into a tank filled with electric eels, turning him into pure energy. Always feeling like a nobody, his newfound power finally allows the man to be seen by the world. After challenging Spider-Man at the local power plant, Electro dies when Peter, with the help of Gwen Stacy, overloads his power supply.
There's no real way to sugarcoat that. It's literally the dungeon of a wizard.
Ask him if this is like a tree monster or like a scientist that turned into a tree.
It's just a tree, man. Just a tree.
Yeah, Spider-Man missed. Norman is still out there.
Leave me alone, please. Hiding in the shadows.
Green Goblin.
It's cold.
In desperation from keeping his company Oscorp from going bankrupt, Norman Osborn tests an unstable performance enhancement serum on himself in order to secure a government contract. This serum develops a split personality that takes over Norman's body to exact revenge.
Out am I?
After failing to recruit Spider-Man, the pair eventually fights.
Oh my goodness.
How did you say that happened?
Bike messenger. Knock me down.
Norman dies by his own hand, by his own glider, murdered by Green Goblin.
Don't tell Harry.
Norman, this is my nephew.
My son? Every time he's in control, I can't remember. And now I'm here.
Are they all like this?
Yeah. Thanks, Frank. Hope to see you again.
This is Ned and MJ.
Mary Jane?
It's Michelle Jones, actually.
Do you think there are other Ned Leedses?
Probably.
You're the walking corpse.
To see them interacting with each other, something I never expected in my life to see happen.
What are you talking about?
They both died. Fighting Spider-Man.
Oh.
You, Doc Ock, drowned in the river with your machine.
That's nonsense. I was about to turn into pure energy and then
No, wait, Strange, he's not dangerous.
How do you know this guy is from another multiverse? It's not like he has a radar.
Oh, some of these guys are gonna die.
Parker. It's their fate.
What would you do to save your family? How far would you go?
Sorry, kid.
Dude.
How are you doing that?
Hey, get off of me!
The mirror dimension.
There are an infinite number of people who know Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And if that spell gets loose, they're all coming here.
What if that one person was Tony Stark and he's the one guy making the difference beating Thanos in Endgame?
I'll come pick you up when it's done.
Oh! 1 + 1
Ow.
equals
I'm sorry, but
2.
I have to try.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
He's seeking his opportunity.
Ah, so we go along or die. Not much of a choice, is it?
I just want to go home.
So for me, MJ, please just take this.
And I will do it.
Yeah, we all believe you, Michelle.
No way, that's his girlfriend. No way.
She'll do it. Absolutely, she will.
She'll do it. She'll do it.
Whoa.
Okay, so that's an Easter egg for him using magic later on.
Well, I'm in.
I feel kind of bad using Happy's police like this.
He'll get over it.
In the couch. Yeah, sure. Brush it off. Brush it off. Happy one noticed.
The kid can analyze, design,
The one that
construct
Happy
basically anything.
borrowed?
He's gonna kill us all.
Yeah, who cares about the lizards?
The tentacles are now in control of him.
Well, yes, I am thirsty.
Freshwater or salt? Because you're an octopus.
Kind of like who I am here.
Oh, shut up.
That worked. That totally worked.
Oh, will these humiliations never cease?
Dude, keep your science friend project away from me!
If Norman Osborn is truly evil, he would have put in Order 66 inside of that ship.
I'd almost forgotten.
Otto.
You are gold!
Is that a cyborg? You bring a cyborg with robot legs into my house? One of the guys made of mud? What's going on? Call me back.
Happy, don't look at the couch. Don't look at it!
When they're all green, it means that all the electricity in your body's dissipated.
Basically, that's a countdown for something bad happening. Something's wrong.
What's happening?
It's some neat trick. That sense of yours. These are not curses.
Run.
Shit!
Too weak to take it!
Norman is so hardcore. Ah! Oh my god, just like a straight set.
Miko.
I made you straight.
Fix you. You can thank me later.
Oh, he's insane. It's the standing.
And with great power, there must also come great responsibility.
I'm right here. I'm right here. You look at me, May, please. May, please, will you just wake up and talk to me, please?
Shit. Happy turning up.
And we, the innocents, are left to pick up the pieces. Good night. And God help us all.
I just wish we could see him.
I promise you I am not the werewolf.
Yeah.
I don't carry an ID with me, you know, it kind of defeats the whole non superhero thing. Crawl around?
Yes.
No.
Yes, crawl around.
Milo was asking if you could just get the cobweb there. Since you're like up there. Thank you. Great, it's just some random guy. Yeah. Peter Parker.
Oh, sorry, Lola.
Yes, of course.
I'm going to bed.
Night, Ned's Lola.
A place where he would go to just get away from everything. It's a better view. That is a sweet view.
Yes. Yeah, I think I know exactly where that would be.
Sitting on the roof on top of the school.
Oh, please don't tell me that you know what I'm going through. Okay. It's all my fault.
No. She died so you can stand for something.
Those other guys are from your worlds, right? So you deal with it.
My Uncle Ben was killed. It was my fault.
Over here, Uncle Ben.
I lost Gwen. She was my MJ.
No, please.
I'm never gonna be able to forgive myself for that. I just don't want you to end up like me.
I wanted him dead. I got what I wanted.
I want to tear him apart. She told me that with great power
Comes great responsibility.
Wait, what? How do you know that?
Uncle Ben said it.
The day he died.
Well, I got Connors. I've already cured him once, so no big deal.
Gotta cure all of them. Right? He died in my arms. After he tried to kill me. You have someone?
Well, I got no time for Peter Parker stuff, you know?
Me and MJ? My MJ.
Oh, not her? Really?
Peter.
We're all called
Peter Parker.
Same again, we're all Peter Parker.
Whoa! That came out of you.
Track, look, this is where we're gonna do this, okay? It's isolated, so no one should get hurt. You draw them there with a ball. Figure out
Andrew is so fascinated.
Oh, the portal then. What? I won't turn into a supervillain and try to kill you.
Okay.
And where is here, exactly?
A place that represents second chances. You okay?
Oh,
his back.
My back. It's kind of stiff from all the swinging. Yeah, that's good.
That was it.
Wow.
So you like make your own web fluid in your body?
I'd rather not talk about
Still on
this.
that?
No, I don't.
Does it come out of anywhere else?
Only the wrists.
I'm lame compared. Like I fought a Russian guy in a rhinoceros.
You're amazing. Just to take it in.
You're an amazing Spider-Man.
You are amazing.
Oh, they're lovely.
How you like the new?
I like it better than the before fall.
Heads up!
Got it!
This is coming.
I'm trying to save you, Max. That's all I've ever wanted.
You're not trying to save me.
I am.
Oh, lizard guy's here too. Guys, come check. Hello.
I don't know how to work as a team.
Me neither.
I was in the Avengers.
The Avengers.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
What is that?
Earth. I'll just help it. Look, it's not important. All we gotta do is focus. Trust your team.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
Down.
Come on. Hey.
Hey.
I need the cure.
Save.
We're gonna get you home. Just stay right here.
The question is, did Finn ever wanted to be normal?
No.
And that is a lizard.
Doctor Octavius is back.
There you go.
Finish Edge.
Where is he?
Oh.
I'll go back, sir.
Allow me down.
Back to being a nobody.
You were never a nobody, man.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I just thought you was gonna be black.
Miles
Man, I'm
Morales.
sorry.
The power of the sun.
The palm of your hand.
Oh, finally.
Peter,
He actually has it.
you're all grown up. How are you?
I've been dangling over the Grand Canyon for 12 hours.
I know. He could have used your help. No, it's okay, it's okay. These are my new friends, Peter.
I just relaxing?
Spider-Man, they're me.
The hell? Yes! Yes.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Poor Peter. Too weak to send me home to die.
What?
What have I done?
Is that happening? Or am I dying? Oh yeah, no, that's happening. That's real.
Are there people in the sky?
Was that Crown the Hunter?
Yeah, they're here.
I can't see nothing else.
What if everyone forgot who I was?
What?
That is strange to want to do it because
That
he
would
actually
mean
cares
everyone.
about Peter.
It would be as though you never existed. So long, kid.
Thank you.
My brothers.
I guess I'll see you.
You're in so much pain.
I am. I'm gonna come and find you, and I'll explain everything.
I don't want to do that.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
You better. I love you. Wait, tell me when you see me again.
Well, if he were a hero, he'd unmask himself and tell us who he really is.
Oh, wait, what?
MIT, they're the engineers, the mascot.
Oh, right. I should probably know that.
They got in.
What else?
The wound.
You okay? I'll see you around.
How'd you know her?
Through Spider-Man.
Same.
But what does that mean? You know Spider-Man, he knows Spider-Man. He met her through him!
Take care of yourself, okay?
Peter's shit apartment. Oh, and a homemade suit. The Stark suit had like temperature in it. But I do like this suit.
Something that stimulates my music and I measurement the pie is not deserved for the actions of one. Speakers of soul says.
Oh, Eddie Brock.
Hulk.
Yeah, you thought Meat the Potato was a shit name.
Yeah.
He made my family disappear. For 5 years.
It's a long time.
Oh, we just got here! No, not again!
Goodbye!
No tips, nothing.
But he left to bet him himself. Oh, this was a rough one. Initially, when I first saw the cliffhanger in Far From Home, the identity reveal, I thought, that's the movie I want to see. And when they announced the title, No Way Home, I thought, okay, Spidey's on the run, and he's probably being chased by Kraven the Hunter. The fact that all of these actors reprise their roles is such a huge accomplishment. Sadly, the woman of past Spider-Man was nowhere to be seen. But as they say, bros before home. This ending sets everything up for the sequel. Classic Spider-Man in his homemade suit, off to college, shitty apartment, struggling to pay rent, And Eddie Brock just left a piece of the symbiote, which means, hopefully, black-suited Spider-Man. Or they can save it for later. What I really want to see next is the Scorpion and Chameleon, both in the same movie. The Chameleon can change his appearance, which could make for some fun twist. Have the Scorpion as the muscle, and finally add Black Cat. She would be the new love interest-ish. More for Spidey than Peter. Okay, let's discuss the movie. Seeing Charlie Cox back as Daredevil was freaking awesome. And Marvel did confirm that this portrayal of the character is a reboot. So, where are we gonna see him next? Well, Kingpin showed up in the Hawkeye series. Rumor has it that Daredevil 2 would have made a cameo, but due to scheduling, this wasn't possible. My money is on the She-Hulk show. Matt Murdock fighting it out in the court, perhaps his own movie or the next Spider-Man sequel. It seems like Marvel confirmed his involvement in the upcoming Echo series. We'll just have to wait. Funny detail, Jon Favreau, who plays Happy Hogan, played Foggy in the 2004 Daredevil. Best friend to Matt Murdock. Aunt May. I really enjoyed what they did with this character. Young, fun, and works hard to help others. Sure, we've been hinted at Uncle Ben and the whole Spidey origin. But building her character up for 3 movies, learning and accepting that her kid is a crime-fighting vigilante, it just hit so much harder when she spoke the line, "With great powers, there must also come great responsibility." It truly feels like Peter has lost the most important person in his life. Quickly, I want to mention that there's something poetic about introducing this Spider-Man, taking Captain America's shield, to now be fighting the very first live-action villain on that shield. I gotta mention Electro. This didn't feel like Jamie Foxx playing Matt Dillon, at least not the character from Amazing Spider-Man 2. This felt like Jamie Foxx playing Jamie Foxx. I get why you would change him, not only the design but the character. In this world he feels powerful and pretty. And he was definitely more fun to watch. The new design with the lightning star is way better than the blue Dr. Manhattan look. It made him more grounded. It made him human. Sandman was alright, he just wanted to go home. The fact that he was in sand form throughout the movie just made it obvious that the actor wasn't there. Same with Lizard. In Amazing Spider-Man he's cured, and here he stayed as the Lizard until he was cured again. They didn't really know what to do with him, and we never really got to see Kurt Connors. Yes, we saw him, but we never got a scene showcasing his intelligence, just a roast of Electro. Question is, was the Lizard taken from the moment before he was cured? I don't know. His only motivation is to not die. One person taken from the moment before his redemption is Doc Ock. What's his name? Yugi. No, it's actually Dr. Otto Octavius. I know, right? It's been around 20 years since Alfred Molina first portrayed the character, and he looks great. The de-aging is subtle, and it probably helped the process that he wore his iconic sunglasses. The fact that he helped our dear Spider-Man in the end was right. He's back in control and wants to do the right thing. I loved his interactions with Tobey, but was pleasantly surprised by his interactions with Norman Osborn. They really leaned into the psychology of Norman, showing his mental state. You just felt bad for the guy. The creepiness of Green Goblin, he was terrifying. Such a good villain. I honestly think that this improves the character from the original Spider-Man. But the one thing missing is, we didn't really get to see him and Tobey communicate. The movie ends after Goblin is cured, and Tobey enters it after May's death. So there really wasn't a right time. Imagine Tobey having a conversation with Norman, telling him how his son Harry died. Would have been heartbreaking. When it comes to Flash, I feel like they could have done more. In Far From Home, we learned that Flash is neglected by his parents. But in the end, he's just a guy, only willing to help others if it benefits him. It's a shame. MJ and Ned was great. They are fun when it needs to be, emotional. I really don't have a lot to say. They were well incorporated into this installment. Although at times they kind of fell into the background, which felt organic so that we can focus and put the spotlight on our 5 villains, 3 Spider-Man and Wizard. Happy. Loved every single moment with him. This guy has lost everything. His boss and best friend, Tony Stark, to now his love, May. I hope to see him somewhere in the future, and that one day he can truly be glad? This is the best portrayal of Spider-Man we have seen from Tom Holland. I mean, he nailed it. His relationship with MJ felt sweet and real. And the fact that he wanted to help all of these damaged villains is true to who Spider-Man is. We found his breaking point in the loss of May. And who better to guide him through that pain than Tobey and Andrew? Two guys who both have lost so much. Andrew showed up in full costume and told that he has no time for relationships, no time for Peter. Meeting and bonding with his Spider Brothers, saving MJ from a freefall, healed this broken, bitter man. His arc was amazing, and the performance from Garfield was spectacular to watch. Tobey appeared in street clothes and all around felt like he had found a balance between his two worlds. He was able to save his two idols and get closure from his past. To see Maguire once again embody this character and jump right back brought me back. I love them all, but Maguire was my first and dearest to my heart. They all learned from each other and will continue to grow. My expectations of this movie was high, but I was also scared of the possibility of all three Spider-Man meeting. How are they written? How is their chemistry? Things you just can't know before putting all three actors in the same room. They exceeded my expectations, honored the past, and made a wonderful, entertaining Spider-Man movie. When it comes to Doctor Strange, I like him. It's insane that the man has only one solo movie. A crime! He definitely lost to Peter because he wasn't trying to hurt him and was taken by surprise. The multiverse has broke open and I can't wait for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So, if you like this video, please leave a like and don't forget,
with great power,
there must also come
not choice, responsibility.
So smash that subscription button and turn on the notification bell to get notified on when I upload a new video. Have a great day and see you in the next one. Bye.